let me show you something. Bananas that are brown like this are usually perfectly ripe. You just have a problem. I didn't say the word, but you all know what I was thinking. Bye. Look at that. Look at that. Perfectly ripe. Y'all just some hater. What you say? I can't hear you. Thought I would try something different this morning. I've had this bra for years. This is a 4X from Girlfriend Collective. I think it's called the Paloma bra. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, she cute or whatever. I'm just hoping that my boob doesn't come out. You know what I mean? She's looking like, when I feel under here, it doesn't feel like anyone's trying to escape. But you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. So I'm not going to be jogging. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, you know what I mean? So, is my peach growing? This is just for video evidence. This is for the future. Y'all gonna see the difference. Y'all gonna see. We working with a pancake. She's wide and flat. But y'all better watch out. You better call me a farmer because I'm growing a peach, okay? Y'all, my friend looked into this and told me it was $50. You got me fucked up. Bruh, I'm mad. This girl walked past me, or this femme presenting person walked past me, and we correct ourselves. And they had on this super cute outfit, and it was like red with like a little V-neck bra thing going on, some red shorts. And I was like, "Where's that from?" And they were like, "For people." And I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was like, they don't sell my size there. Dear Free People, dear whole Anthropologie Collective, let us give you our money. We're waiting to give it to you. Bitches are waiting to go into credit card debt for you. Just let us. I've been trying to make sure I incorporate stretching in some way, like big or small, when I walk, because my physical therapist said it was important. And I feel like I just kind of put it off and, think that it's, 10 seconds is not worth it, but it is worth it. I'm worth it. And so, they just say it takes time, so you gotta give yourself that time. So I saw this booty work challenge on Instagram where it's 4 squats, 20 pulses, and 8 squats 3 times. So this is day 2. Just figured I'd hop on and do this at the park. The reason why I'm doing it at the park is because I saw someone else prop their phone up on the park bench and take a video of themselves, and I was like, that's so smart. And also then it's like, I'm forcing myself to do it every day, have some accountability, and just wanted to get it on camera. Hi, it's me. I want to buy things, I'm like, I want to get another pair of leggings and maybe like a little workout dress. But you know what we're not doing? Spending money. This camera's not focused. It's bothering me. There we go. I'm really loving my face right now. Like, skin looks on point, even though I know she's struggling in some areas, but I'm liking the way I look. You ever look at yourself and you're just like, oh, you're cute. I love that. You're so cute. I hope you feel that way. Anyway, I feel like I look like I'm glowing. Here for it. Anyway, yes, I was saying I wanted to buy things, but I'm gonna stay strong. Maybe I'll do like a word find or something. You know what I mean? Like let me go read. Let me go educate myself. But I have this thirst for knowledge, you know what I mean? I want to know more. I want to expand my vocabulary and just like, I just feel like the world is happening to me sometimes, especially right now. And like, even when you watch the news, right? Like, they say things like, oh, this is really Orwellian. Like, if you've never read a book by George Orwell, which, by the way, I was supposed to in high school, did not. Pandemic came around, I read 1984, and now I know what they're talking about. But I shouldn't have to read a whole book to understand what the fuck is going on in the news. You know what I mean? Like, the news is supposed to inform you, right? Like, anyway, I just feel like watching the news sometimes, it just like makes you feel even more lost than you already are. But I am not going to let the world happen to me. So I think I'm going to start this journey of reading more. And I'm excited about that. And it took some time. It took years of not understanding what the fuck is going on and asking people for help over and over again. I'm still trying to remember all the time how many senators and reps we have, because nobody taught us Texas government. Let's start there. And when that stuff isn't ingrained in you and you don't have to like take a quiz for it, you're not like memorizing, you know what I mean? So, and everybody's like level of retention is different. Mine is not looking so hot. So I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Like I want to make the choice to show up for myself. And I think I just get sad because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that get left behind, because this information just isn't just like a lickety split, boom, 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 red plus blue, it makes purple. I mean, some people don't even know that, you know what I mean? And that's not on them. It's because they weren't taught it, you know? It wasn't like taught to them over and over again. But I don't want to sit by anymore and let things happen to me. And at the same time, I want to hold space for the fact that like it is by design that information is gatekept. So don't sit here and like victim blame yourself. Don't do that. You deserve better than that. There are definitely systems in place meant to keep you ignorant. So don't you feel bad. But when I have the bandwidth in a way that feels like it's restorative for me, I go, what can I do about it? And sometimes what you can do about it is just sit there and be sad, and that's where you're at. Bitches aren't paying for your therapy, and they aren't paying your taxes, so opinions are like assholes, everybody has one. And sometimes opinions about your life are like elbows, not everyone has one. So take care of you. And on that note, I'm just feeling my curls. They feel so good. Little springy things. And on that note, good night. The sleep is coming over me, baby. I'm not gonna fight. Oh, I was doing all this to tell y'all that I'm going to bed early because I realized waking up at 6 o'clock seems to be the move, because then I can get my walk in and be done by 8 and shower and eat and then be ready to go by 9, which is like when I want to start the work day. But I did some work tonight, like after 5 o'clock. So my work is getting done. That's all I need to be worried about. But I definitely need some time during the day because I have to make some phone calls. But yeah, this whole 6 a.m. thing, I'm really not a 6 a.m. girly. I'm like a 7 a.m. girly. That just feels more loving. She just feels more loving. But we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try to get up and go for a wiggity walk tomorrow. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so something else that we should think about when it comes to like retention and learning is like how things are taught to you and how people talk to you. So something that came up when my friend brought up was like, yeah, if someone says something to you in like an abrasive or aggressive or like, you know, unwelcoming way, like you were less likely to retain that and learn from that and absorb that, because you're like, you might be in fight or flight mode. You might be in this, you know, your body's just kind of trying to regulate what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? If someone talks to you like you're stupid, like obviously you're not really gonna listen to what's going on, because your brain is focused on how you're feeling and trying to take care of yourself and nurture yourself in that moment. So, you know, if anyone has ever taught something to you, or like, you know, I've had mentors be like, you don't know that. And it's like, that's really not helpful. It makes you shut down. It makes you just kind of like turn into yourself, and you're not really open to receiving information. Versus, have you ever had a teacher you really liked because they made things fun, or because they were just a kind person? Like, you know, just someone's demeanor and tone and positionality are things that we have to think about when we're learning. And so if you've been in environments where they were not welcoming or even just like neutral, like it's not your fault that you didn't pick up on something. So think about that when people were talking to you. And maybe some of the work that you can do is go, I don't really love what this person is saying or how they're saying it, but like I'm going to try to lean in, because at the end of the day, you have that armor to give to yourself. You have the strength to give it to yourself. And that might take some time. I know it's taking time for me. It definitely is hard to recognize in the moment and catch, but it's just something to think about, something I wanted to share. And additionally, sometimes like we have to stand up for ourselves and say to somebody like, the way you're talking to me is not helpful. Because like if they can come at you with that energy, you are allowed to come, not don't match their energy, don't be an asshole, but like that you can come back fortified and say no. You know what I mean? Like a strong, fortified no. That like that's not how I like being spoken to. That's not how I accept being spoken to. I need you to redirect. And if they can't be the one to do that, then it's like, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. I'll find this out from somebody else. And be like, you don't have to talk to me like that. You have the right to say that. You don't have the right to go, you're a fucking asshole, change your tone. Like, we're not, but there are ways to talk to people, and to get what you need.